Hello YouTube, Salivate Metal here. In 2018, there's going to be a commemorative coin released honoring the World War I veteran centennial. 2018, from 1918 to 2018. And some of you may remember where I did a video about the competition to design this particular silver dollar. The other unusual thing, other than the fact that it is a competition for the design, is the fact that they're only going to be releasing a silver dollar for this particular commemoration. And typically in years past, they tend to make, the three coins. They issue the $5, the half dollar, and the silver dollar. But in this case, it's going to be an easy buy for those of us who collect in comparison to having to purchase the gold. But don't speak too soon about that because they're going to do something else. To avoid the legislative hurdle, they are going to be creating silver medals. And for each of the branch of the military, and so far 4 designs have been released, and we'll kind of go through each of them here. The recommendations by the CCAC and the CFA are shown here. And for the Army, there is a common reverse and 2 different obverses here. And there's a common theme throughout them. The slogan "over there" is mentioned. So here's the 2 designs here that we see for the, we'll open up a larger view of those. There they are. Interesting. I think I kind of like the first one here with the doughboy with the flag behind, but this one's not too bad either, but I think it's a little bit busy maybe. More simplistic. So there's that for the Army. And here is the reverse. And I think that's a nice reverse, just showing, I would think it would show Army or say Army on there to designate it. And then with some other candidates, which won't look, a lot of those do look kind of busy, or a conjunction of a combination of different types. There is the Army one. So this will be silver, and they will be the size of a silver dollar. And imagine they will probably have a smooth edge, as is typically the case for the medals. And I don't know how popular these will be, as opposed to the Theodore Roosevelt medals that came out in 2003. Those weren't incredibly popular either, the National Wildlife Refuge medals here. So here we have the Air Service medals, and both the CFA and the CCAC recommended these designs, and I think they're actually pretty cool, pretty interesting how that popped out. As you can see, the reverse is sort of a reticulated background here and a very simplistic design, which is kind of out of step from the other other ones that will be released, apparently. There's that. It's the Air Service. Moving along, we're going to look at the Navy ones here. The Navy, they had 2 different reverses and obverses and a reverse. And here is the obverses of those. And a lot of detail, a lot of interesting composition here. And both of these ships are shown to be in battle here. Very interesting indeed. Centennial World War I in these medals. I'm not sure which one I like better. Probably the one on the right here, number 2. And then the common reverse is the logo for the Navy, the coat of arms there, the seal for the Navy, which is pretty nice. I kind of like that. Very nice. So I'm not sure what the other... So I'm not sure why they chose that, or the suggested reverse. Okay, so there was a suggestion that they picked this coat of arms to be consistent with the previous 2, which makes perfect sense, really. Navy metal designs. There we go. Very nice. And finally, we have the Marines. And they picked 2 different obverses and a common reverse here. They both settled on that reverse. So let's take a look at the obverses here. Very nice for the Marines. Woods now U.S. Marine Corps entirely. Bella Wood. Very interesting indeed. I think I like the first one here better. I've had to choose between the two, but that's not really even the best design in my opinion for the Marines. Let's take a look and see what some of the other. Here's the common reverse, which is nice. Show the Marines. Here's some other versions, and we're going to open these up and see what we have here. And you know, honestly, I think I like number 2 here better. Or number 4 looks pretty cool. If you're going to have an individual on there. But you know, any of these others, I think any of these other designs are better than the first one here, in my opinion. But I do like number 6 is interesting, but if you weren't going to have a figure on there. So very, very nice. So there's the thoughts. I think they're going to release one more a pattern of designs possibly next week. But what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on these designs? Number 1. Number 2, will you get these medals when they're released? Do you think they'll be popular since they're not coins and they will be medals? And I assume they will be 90% silver. And then the third question is, do you think it's appropriate for them to create these things with the commemorative program, or do you think it's part of the commemorative program? I don't consider them as part of the commemorative coin program because it's not by legislative fiat and the like. But nonetheless, there they are. Post your thoughts below on these. I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude to y'all for watching and encourage you to please rate, comment, and subscribe.